Hello, and welcome back to more Fatal Frame. This time with better audio, hopefully. I fiddled with the settings, and I turned down the game audio, a fair amount. I think it's more important to hear the commentary. I was rewatching my last video, and my voice got drowned out towards the end when the ghost started attacking, so... Hopefully it's a better mix this time. You know, I don't want the game to be completely quiet either, because... a lot of the atmosphere is built through the sound, you know. If you're wearing headphones, you've got 3D audio. Builds the atmosphere quite nicely. Alright, I think we'll be introduced to the main character this chapter. There she is, Ruka. Small typo there. Music is very important in this game. I love that transition, the way her face kind of blooms into this flashback. Very symbolic. So Misaki and Madoka from the prologue are two of her friends. Of the four she mentioned, she was the fifth. Roguetsu. There it is, the island the whole game takes place on.
Madoka は美咲と島に行くと私に告げ戻ってない。あの島へは近寄らないで、ルカ。お母さん。
Always listen to your mother, Ruka.
でも私は確かめたい。
I never understood these Fatal Frame characters, like... it's not worth it, you know? It's like white people in horror films. Why are you going into the obviously haunted location for the chance of learning something about your past? Like, who cares? Aw, baby Ruka. I mean, obviously something traumatic happened. Chapter 1. Out of Tune. You can tell it's the game since the graphics got worse. And we're in a new area. Same building, different area. Ooh. Just now, that picture. In my head. This place, I remember it faintly. There's a gramophone here. Is that why the music awards are called Grammys? For gramophone? Alright, so this thing here is normally where you would save the game, but since I'm playing on an emulator, I use save states instead because it's much more convenient. Here's a huge gate. And there's something on it. The hallway and stairs are divided by an ornate gate. Did I say that right? Ornate? There's a memo caught on the date. Date? Gate. It's Madoka's handwriting. Since the silhouette of Roguetsu Island became visible, my heart has been aching. I don't remember anything about when I was on the island, but I feel like I'm suffocating. Just as Misaki said, something might be on that island. Misaki suddenly said she was going to Roguetsu Island, and I came along because I was worried about her. Yeah, so these 5 girls, they have a sort of shared trauma. None of them remember it, but they know it happened on this island when they were 7 years old, I believe. So when one goes to investigate, it's like a game of telephone. Everyone's going to start following, and they'll all end up here. Except Mari and Tomoe, they unfortunately passed away. That's probably why she went in the first place. She wouldn't tell me her reason for going back. Soon we get closer to the island. Misaki was staring at it coldly. If I take my eyes off her, then we'll quickly be separated and... Marie and Tomoe. If I'm not with Misaki, then what might... Who writes like that? That was hardly a memo worth writing. Ooh, I'm seeing double. Sure, that was Madoka. I mean, yeah, sure, maybe she survived the prologue. I can't get over Ruka's, like, necklace. Like, what's this reverse necklace she's wearing? Wouldn't that drive you insane? Having that thing bouncing around on your back? That little bead? Is this where Madoka went? I don't know, Ruka. Maybe this newspaper article will help. Yeah, so there's a lot of reading in this game, but it's very important to understand the story, and like I said, I think one of the best things about this game is the story, so... Newspaper Islander extinction. This is a big event. Suspicious deaths of a mass of Roguetsu Islanders. Yesterday afternoon at 4:30 p.m., when the captain of the ship Oboru Maru arrived at Roguetsu Island port, he reported that many of the islanders had been killed. It's like Roanoke. At the time of discovery, the police were concerned that the group had been infected by an epidemic since they were found in a horrific state covering their faces with their hands. That's not scary at all. Where are the remaining islanders? Bodies were recovered by the police. The search will continue. Ooh, the police have announced that the necks of the bodies were unnaturally twisted. That's pretty twisted. Oh, here's Aso's notebook again, I think. Maybe? Yes. Roguetsu Island, historically known as the island nearest the underworld, has long been feared. However, times have changed. The Roguetsu archipelago seems to no longer be that kind of place that is closed off to outsiders. This used to be like a mysterious island, and they were kind of cut off from the rest of the world, so they made all these weird rituals, and like they worshipped the moon and stuff. But it became pretty mainstream, and people would visit from all over the world. Or at least from Japan. I don't know how popular it was with foreigners, but yeah, the moon is like the holy symbol of this place. You know, they think it's a portal to the underworld. And people made masks to help them connect with the moon and therefore the underworld. There's a lot of masks in this game, if you haven't noticed. Oh, the fuck? Is my picture taken? I feel like if I got my picture taken by the camera obscura, I'd be cursed. Anyways, now that we actually have the camera, there's a chance we'll be attacked. Another memo. Roguetsu Hall is just past here. Since I came back to the island, my dizziness has been getting worse. The air doesn't move, it hurts to breathe. It's the scent of this place. Until now, things like scents and music made me remember the things that I had forgotten, like the time when Ruka let me listen to the song she made. It must be the one she was playing on the piano. Although I remember some things, they aren't clear. Things like a sense of touch or pain. These words are just too vague. But this time it's different. From deep within me, a huge dark mass is going to come out. That's a weird way to phrase that. Someday it'll break through my mind. At least it'll be fine if I wait until Ruka gets here as well. Hopefully we're not too late. Ooh. Yeah, Madoka does not look okay. Tutorial that I can't read. Am I crazy? That's unreadable. I mean, I know how to play, thankfully. I bet you it's locked. Yep. It won't open. I don't have the key. I mean, this place is falling apart. How hard would it be to ram it? Oh, well, I guess if it's closed by spiritual energy. Right, so whenever you see that blue haze, it means it's actually locked by paranormal force. So you gotta take a picture of it. The photo will develop and it will show you where you need to go to get the door unlocked. Something appeared. 5 masks are hanging on the wall. Now I just gotta go find that. An old newspaper article. Could it be about the creation of this room? Right, so the reason Dr. Aso has an exhibit here in this museum is because the people of this island are like kind of fanatics of him. You'll see here. Recently, the renowned expert on paranormal science, Dr. Kunihiko Aso, has come to visit Rougetsu Island. It has been the doctor's longtime wish, as a folklore expert, to visit our island and study our traditions. See, this guy is a huge, like, paranormal fan. He goes anywhere that has, like, anything remotely to do with the dead and, like, the underworld and stuff. So, of course, he came to this island. Due to the occasion, many visitors from the mainland are expected to visit. Subsequent to his visit, the room at Roguetsu Hall, where Dr. Aso currently resides, will be left open to the public as a reference and study room. So this is where the great Aso stayed. Is there even a bed in here? Or was it just like a workspace? Blue crystal. Alright, so blue crystals are how you power up your camera. There's actually an upgrade system in this game that makes, you know, fighting spirits all the more easier. There's blue crystals and red crystals. I forgot what the difference is! Oh my gosh. That completely obliterated my train of thought. It's behind the door. No. Ugh. God. I shouldn't have picked up the camera. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I got a fatal frame. So a fatal frame is if you wait until the last second to take a picture, and you'll get a fatal frame chance, which is a huge, like, combo system where you deal a lot of damage. I mean, it only took 2 pictures to kill that ghost, so that should give you an idea of how strong it is. It vanished. What was that just now? It looked like a nurse, but was that the power of this camera? What? Alright, so that blue light means there's something... There it is. I'm gonna pick that up. blue crystal.